Yep.
What up, what up? This is Val the Vandal. We're here at the Roxy, on the Rocks, Sunset, Hollywood. You know how we do. Got my man Diz Jabron. We're about to talk to him, ask him a couple questions, all that good stuff. On the Rocks with Diz Jabron.
Hey, how's it going?
We know each other. This is my brother here.
What's the next one, Val?
Val, where we at, baby? Hey! Hey! Hey!
I don't need to bring the gun around, cause if I get the run around, niggas gon' come out the wood.
By now, you should know my design. You should notice the climb. Give me your focus for a moment. It's time. It's dizzy. The one and only home. The trophy is mine. Max shit. Top draft pick. I'm Goldie and Prime.
Tell us a little bit about your name. I know it's linked to a poet, also Khalil Gibran.
Well, I was named after Khalil Gibran, the poet, an Arabic poet in the late 1800s, early 1900s. My mother's favorite poet. And when I started rhyming, it kind of only made sense that I took on that name, you know, kind of as paying homage to a lot of, you know, what made me and what's, you know, what was an influence. So I put Diz, you know, in front of that, which has been my name in the streets for a long time, and put that with Gibran, and you know, there we have it. Land where niggas put their hands throwing up signs. Comes a man cut from a different part of the body. I'm a world traveler, try to twirl calendars. Different nights, different flights, different girls mad at us.
The whole LA scene is getting a re-emergence. Back in the day, they used to look at us as only gangster rappers.
And, you know, that's what the music industry has rocked with for a long time, but there's a whole lot more to say and do out here and see, and I think a lot of the cats coming up now are showing that, you know what I mean? I never gangbanged or anything like that or anything close to it. I did plenty of gangster shit and street shit and all of that. But everybody in LA mostly, you know, most kids grow up exposed to that. I grew up, you know, in a household that pushed me to explore and do different things. There's been a ton of MCs like me that I grew up with and you know, that I was hearing about and then I'm seeing now that have a whole other view of life in LA, you know what I mean? I'm over with carelessness, dude. You don't want to jump rope, fam? It's too embarrassing. I've done it before, done worse for less. Let's pull the tools out
And see whose works the best.
Run Around. It's a real street, grimy track. That was one of the first tracks I heard from you that was just like, man, this dude Diz, he's the one.
Runaround was actually one of the first songs that me and Moon recorded when we first started getting in the studio working on Soon You'll Understand. Moon came up with the hook, laid the hook, you know, he got the gruff voice. The beat just, you know what I mean, it was like,
I'm
bang.
on it like a
DT, see me.
Anywhere the
Freaks be.
shopping on the way. From having races, shabby laces, and cheap jeans. Girls sending me checks
With happy faces and hee-hee.
Please read the fine print. Buddy, this is my shit.
Yeah.
And trying him's a good way to get your life stem.
Got a lot of people that love me, you know what I mean, and you know, so the whole thing is I don't need to bring the gun around if I get to run around, you know. Cat's gonna come out the wood.
Need to look at me good, know how to get it, and I live as you should. I don't need to bring the gun around, cause if I get the run around, niggas gon' come out the woods.
You want to shout anybody out?
Yeah, shouts to, you know, the dream team, as I say, man. It's finally, everything's finally coming together in this, with us with this music thing. So shout outs to my brother Terry Smith, my boy Earl Johnson. Shout outs to Danny Blanco and Drew in Miami, that they do all the engineering and the mixing and everything. Shouts to Val the Vandal, you know, part of the team. Shouts to Moonshine, of course. Shouts to Rich. Man, probably a few other people I don't know. Shout out to everybody rocking in LA right now, you know what I mean? There's too many of the name, but y'all all know I support y'all, you know what I mean? So shouts to everybody.